Hello, welcome to this tutorial on ChatGPT, an outstanding AI text generator for any kind of textual content, providing direct answers and performing specific tasks with respect to search engines. In just 9 minutes, we will see all you need to know to start using it from scratch. To enter ChatGPT, first visit the OpenAI homepage and log in using your email, Google, Microsoft, or Apple accounts. At this point, the main interface opens, showing a quick sidebar with all your chats on the left that you can hide and show. At the bottom, you get the command prompt with some helpful suggestions you can start with. Let's start with GPT 3.5, the free version of ChatGPT without any usage limit. First of all, you shall distinguish between the AI input and its output as textual strings. You provide the AI input or prompt to the AI to get an output based on such input content and style. For instance, let's type an open question like, "What is the moon?" This prompts ChatGPT to provide information across different fields, organized in lists where applicable. You can also ask for more about the subject straight away, as ChatGPT automatically remembers the previous prompts for a continued conversation on the same topic. While ChatGPT continues to improve, it still may make errors and inaccuracies, especially on GPT 3.5. Therefore, a human check is always recommended to ensure the best final result. On the left side, you can share, rename, or remove any chat from the list. To get the best results from ChatGPT, always be specific and detailed with your input prompt, defining subject, field, point of view, and audience type. In case of complex tasks, you may break it down into multiple and simpler prompts, always shorter than 500 characters. Consider to retry generating an output instead of sending another similar prompt. Pay attention that ChatGPT may deviate or change its style format after several prompts within the same chat. In this case, you can either retry with new instructions or even restart from a new fresh chat page. In this example, if you type a short prompt with specific details on what you want, you get a precise output response, complete with a numbering list where applicable. In the second example, you can ask AI to write a short fairy tale without specific instructions, getting the most creativity and freedom from the AI. You can always run further prompts to extend the output, guiding the AI properly to address what you want to focus on. You can also guide ChatGPT to match specific styles, for example, to act as a travel guide on a given scenario, such as a trip to Paris and its attractions. You can also create theater dialogues and stories, or even specify the audience type. For example, you can ask GPT to explain the Earth rotation around the Sun to a 7-year-old child. While using GPT, you can send different types of prompts to drive its AI output. For example, you can type a generic prompt without excessive details to get the maximum freedom and randomness on the output. Switch to a segmented prompt to target a specific field, get ideas, or write articles for essays, for example on Archimedes' life. Start with a generic and open prompt, and then ask questions to guide the AI and gather more information. The result can be copied and pasted into a Word document and refined with your own personal touch. Make sure not to rely on AI excessively to avoid inaccuracies and mistakes on your work. Switch to a detailed prompt to get a specific and precise output, good for plans and direct tasks. In this case, the more data you provide, the better the accuracy of the generated content. You can also change the style to use. For example, asking to narrate a story about a little dog in academic language. You can also perform more complex tasks, such as summarizing the output into a table for a quick overview, or creating a fill-in-the-blank form for students. Also, proofread any text by pasting it within single quotes. Ask to translate it to another language. Expand its content, or simply summarize it. ChatGPT can be helpful while making coding. for example, to improve any HTML code and correct its syntax. The code is displayed on a plain black background, ready for you to copy and use it with good explanation on how the code is being made. With ChatGPT, you can also do reverse prompting, such as asking questions to extract style, syntax, language, as well as the source prompt to generate any content you give. This way, you can paste the same prompt elsewhere and get the same kind of output. Now, ChatGPT hosts custom settings to personalize your output. You can provide guidance to GPT to follow by default, saving you time from repeating the same instructions. Specify your field, kind of work, and also how the AI must answer and follow your inputs. For example, by using a humorous style. This is all you can do with the free ChatGPT 3.5. You may upgrade to GPT-4 with the OpenAI Plus plan to get an enhanced AI with more creativity, reasoning, and crawling capabilities with a slightly higher elaboration time. This is very good for segmented prompts, for example, when asking suggestions on YouTube tags or making business plans from scratch. You can switch to GPT-4 from the top left corner and ask to rewrite the Archimedes article to be more SEO optimized for internet search rankings. You can also extract optimized titles as well. ChatGPT-4 is very useful to get up-to-date information on trends since it performs a Bing search online to provide answers, taking website pages as reference under quotation mark links. You can also ask GPT-4 to read files you upload in order to describe a photo or summarize a PDF document. GPT-4 also includes several variations of itself you can find on Explore on the left. Each comes with customized built-in instructions to address a specific output. For example, choose Sous Chef to get GPT-4 tailored for creating cooking recipes. GPT-4 includes DALL-E for image generation. For example, you can ask to generate a sunset image and also perform modifications on it, for example, to remove some clouds. You can also upload any real photo as input and ask GPT-4 to generate a similar image. ChatGPT offers an API to integrate GPT into third-party applications, software, or platforms. This feature won't be covered in this guide. The Plus plan also comes with the plugins, which deeply extend the capabilities of ChatGPT. Head to Settings in Beta, then to Beta Features to enable the plugins. On top, click on GPT-4 and select Plugins to get the complete list of plugins installed. You can find and install others from the plugin store. For example, you can install the There's an AI for It plugin to get the list of all the AI platforms you can use depending on what you need. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to visit our channel and our official website to get tips, tricks, and full guides on artificial intelligence right away.